Welcome to Chohui's podcast. I'm your host, Chohui. Today, I'm going to share my experiences in studying abroad. I will begin my story, hoping it will help those who are about to give up or hesitate to decide on important decisions. There is something my father told me when I was 14 years old on my way to study abroad. Your plan will lead you to success. The 10-year plan created by the 14-year-old girl who chose to study far away from her family was clumsy, but desperate that her dad believed and supported. The main goal of my 10-year plan was to study business marketing, and to achieve that aim, I spent the first 3 years in the Philippines and 2 years in Seattle. I think I had a hard time for 5 years. The 10-year plan success was not guaranteed, but the hardest thing was, the longer I studied abroad, the more my dad no longer believed me. It was tough, but I continued studying. I applied to just one university that I really wanted to study marketing, and it was the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Fortunately, they saw my passion in the school that I was able to arrive in Madison. But I encountered the biggest problem here. During the orientation, 6 business advisors told me that I cannot apply to business school. They said I have too many credits to apply, while I had to take one more class to fulfill the application requirements. The only way I could do it was to write an appeal letter to the administration office for an exception. And advisors told me that it's less than 5% chance that they suggest me to change my major. My heart sank. I tried for 5 years, ignoring all the hardships, and the result was disastrous. I think I cried for 3 days without doing anything. I couldn't talk to my parents either. All the people whom I met in Madison told me to give up. I almost gave up until I met Randy, who was one of the pre-business advisors. He said, there is still 5% of chance. I suddenly realized what I had to do. I wrote an appeal letter betting for the 5% of chance. No one trusted me, but I trusted myself. And I made it. They gave me an exception that I was able to apply to the School of Business, and I even got an acceptance letter from them. It was a long journey. I smiled at people who said I cannot make it. When I first came to study abroad, I realized that I was the one who believed in me the most, not my dad. If someone thinks you're going to fail, even your family, your friends, don't worry. There is someone who trusts you the most. Yourself. If you're in the middle of hardship, believe in yourself. Your earnest will reach. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. It was Chohui's podcast.